Стамбул, или как греки его называют Константинополь, очень массивный по своей структуре город, который поражает и пугает одновременно. Мегаполис на 20 миллионов, который соединил в себе несколько городов и представляет из себя скорее огромный округ и часть Турции. Он достаточно разнообразен, от улиц гетто, где страшновато ходить, до офисных небоскребов, новеньких мечетей и хипстерских квартальчиков. В таком городе чувствуешь себя потерянным и незначительным, потому что все происходит само по себе. Все куда-то бегут, что-то продают и покупают, о чем-то говорят, кричат. По слухам, через 10 лет в Стамбуле будет сильное землетрясение, которое снесет всю его европейскую часть. Но пока можно этого не бояться и теряться внутри. Этот город может быть достаточно уютным, если у тебя есть место, где ты чувствуешь себя в безопасности. Par exemple, nous avons rencontré ici un autostoppeur français qui nous a fait découvrir la ville d'un peu plus près et nous a découvert le genre de la danse moderne expérimentale. Город крут, если можешь его воспринять. Транспортная система на высоте и с перемещением, внутри него нет никаких проблем. Метро, автобусы и даже паромы. И все работает как часы, что абсолютно удивительно. Здесь масса разных культур. Поистине, Турция – квинтэссенция восточного и западного миров. Here you can meet American, European, Russian tourists and immigrants, and the population itself consists of Arabs, Kurds, Circassians, and the Turks themselves, who are quite hospitable, of course, if we are not talking about the tourism. The further you are from the tourist area, the more hospitable the Turks are. But the closer you are, the greater the feeling that they are trying to outwit and fool you if the opportunity arises.
So we took a bus to our home for 3-4 days. We're gonna stop with another hitchhiker who is staying over there. Who's hosting with another two, a girl and boy, a couple. Well, let's see where they're living.
Идем в магазин.
Да.
Собираемся приготовить ужин пацанам, которые и девчонкам, хотя может только пацанам, потому что, в общем, да, которые нас приютили на несколько дней, правильно? Только сейчас заселились к ним. Вот такая у них хатеночка. Прикольно. По-дизайнерски, я бы сказал. Но я бы так и не сказал, ты сказала Катя. Прикольная лампа, смотри. Что? Это подушка на лампу?
Какая еще подушка-то? Платочек.
Только so we just came in this house. It's pretty nice over there. It's pretty safe. Don't need to put our backpacks somewhere in the city, which we did. Wasn't so nice. This is a view from the window. It's pretty dark because it's already evening. So the beautiful Istanbul, right? So beautiful over there, right? Very beautiful. Like a car and another car, and it's going like that, and Maya. نصيصيا لحمة
Podis.
Lahme podis.
Podi.
Lahme podi. Mia memetsa.
How to drink a Turkish tea in the right way.
You take a sugar under your tongue and then you drink a tea.
It's quite hard to hold such big piece of sugar under the tongue.
Is it sweet?
It's too sweet, I think.
We ordered the Turkish breakfast, and as we know from our friend from Istanbul, it's always too much the breakfast. So as you see, this is just for one person. And this person is Katrin.
Это будет придется мне ждать.
Bon appetit.
Yeah, and I have been to just hitchhiking randomly with two friends of mine, and same like lots of adventures. Like we've met a guy. We get to a lake. The guy was like, "Okay, have you already used a gun?" And we're like, "No."
Yes.
And he take a Smith and Wesson behind his back and say like, "Okay, try." And I was like,
Oh.
okay. That was so, I don't know, random and fun. There is no company that produce that in Turkey, and so they import everything and they put a lot of taxes on it. So it's kind of expensive.
Yeah, not a good idea to do it in Turkey.
No.
Okay.
Or you can try to find some in Bazaar on Sunday. I don't know if you will still be around on Sunday. That's the kind of thing that I regret a bit in Europe. Like even the guys that sell bread in the street. We do not have that anymore in Europe. That's, I don't know.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
So today is Saturday and we just went out from our flat. We said goodbye to our friend with whom we were living on this flat, who was actually agreed to let us in. There is a car. And now we're in Istanbul and we're going to the southern part of the Turkey. So we'll take a little ferry from Istanbul to get to another town, from there to take a highway, because it's pretty hard to get out of the city, including Istanbul, which is like 20 million of people, so it's a pretty big one, and we need to go that direction. About Istanbul, it's pretty nice city. It looks like really good, like really European, and more European like Greece, but I didn't say that. And only the problem that the people are kind of friendly, but they're trying to cheat on you every time, and so every time you're like paying more as a tourist than you should pay. By the way, the internet on the mobile phone is pretty cheap. But the first time when we come to Istanbul, we wanted to take a hostel, and you know what? The booking is not working in Istanbul, and our problem was that we took the reservation in the Greece, so we wasn't in Turkey, so booking did work. We booked the room, and when we came to the Istanbul, to that address where it should be, there was nothing. This apartment was not existing, and so it was scam, and we were scammed on 17 euro, not so much, but it's not the best impression what we can have from the first day in the city, but we had like that. So the next day we chatted with our friend Alessio, with whom we was staying like 4 days in Istanbul with a Be Welcome. So now we're going further to Turkey. Можешь повернуться?
Sizin şey var.
Orangaç terminal. So the kind person paid for our ticket to another small town. So we did 20 kilometers, and now we'll go further. We'll try. We need to do like 700 kilometers, so 20 is not so bad for now. But we'll see what we're gonna do next. Bye, small bus.
Today we are lucky. We was taken by a truck, and we will go about 300 kilometers.
So as you see, we're not the only one who's doing hitchhiking, but those hitchhikers are from Turkey, so they're taking more easily those. And we have backpacks.
90% of veterinarians who finished their university, they don't want to work with the cows.
Ya biraz da bir çantaları var arkadaşlarım. Ha ne güzel. Atsınlar şu arkaya. Kutlar. Akşam arayacağım.
Ve Kanadalı biner.
Guten Morgen. Today we're sleeping in the beach in a relatively good place because days before we're sleeping on the bad places. And let's see what's happening over there. As you see, we used the rocks for holding our tent, so it's staying only grass rocks. And this night, actually, because the waves are pretty strong ones, and we needed to pull our tent a little bit back, because actually the water was over here. And our tent is still wet if you will touch it. That's why, so really when you're doing that, when you're camping, the art of sleeping is pretty hard one. The only problem that we were not alone, and there's a lot of also backpackers and the people with a tent. Over there. Пойдем.